everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me today. Today we are doing Mr. Snow Gardener's budget and we're going to do savings challenges. Mr. Snow Gardener has been in and out of town, as have I, so he still hasn't had time to do any savings challenges. So your girl right here is going to do a little bit of his, a little bit of mine, and we'll just chit chat while we're doing it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and hop into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Are ready to budget. We're going to be starting with the cash today. I just got back from the bank, so you can see my stack of cash here. It's all wonky. We've talked about this. It comes out of the machine all wonky. I also wanted to get some more ones for my own savings challenges, so I got $100. I traded in one of my $100 bills for $100 in ones. I'm sure they're all messed up. We're going to go through. We're going to look for bucks. So Mr. Snow Gardener has $595. And of course, I do want to remind you guys that you can get these cash breakdowns, the Georgette and Fred Jr. cash breakdowns, at my website as well as on Etsy. All right, let's see. Let's get this cash put in here. Let's get it organized. So we are going to talk about budget very quickly. And of course, we're going to go ahead and do some cash stuffing. And if you are not a cash-based budgeter, but you like using, you know, the prop money, it's the same thing, right? We all have got to do what we need to do. I know I have seen comments from some of my supporters from other countries where it's not that easy to be a cash-based budgeter. And I truly feel like in America, it's getting harder to be a cash-based budgeter as well, because there's a lot of places that won't accept cash and stuff. So let's go ahead and go through these. I am going to try to go through while I talk. We're looking for A bucks, D bucks, G bucks. We're also trying to straighten out all these ones. We'll see how many of Mr. Snow Gardener's bucks get to be added into our fun categories for our goals. I got $40 for Mr. Snow Gardener today, and a total of $200 for savings challenges. But today I am only going to be stuffing $100 for Mr. Snow Gardener because I want him to have cash to stuff as well. And so of Mr. Snow Gardener's $40, not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, look at all those A bucks, something about his money. And so for his $40, we got 4 A bucks. This A buck looks like it has been ran through the ringer, through the wash, through everything, but 4 A bucks. 6, oh, wait. What have I done here? I have messed everything up. 5 G bucks and 3 D bucks. So we're going to put that in there. Now, before we talk about budget, let's go ahead and finish these ones here. I am just going to go ahead and pull all of the G bucks. If you are brand new, what I'm talking about is the letter right here, and it depends on where the money was printed or minted at, and that determines what letter is there. In my area, typically A bucks are harder to find than G or D bucks. I only know about those ones because those are the ones that I collect. I've started thinking about collecting other bucks as well, but I really think 3 bucks for me is plenty. I'm going to set that stack off to the side so I don't get myself confused. And these aren't too wonky. Now, as soon as I've said this, right, it's kind of like saying we're going to have a slow weekend in law enforcement. Look at that. They all start getting all crazy. Or the weather is beautiful, or you say like snow or wind. Okay, we're still doing okay. And more A bucks. I am impressed with the A bucks today. I love just having these go to my little goals. A is for Australia. D is for diving or travel. And G is for garden, but right now we are saving for patio. I forgot I did have a few extra bucks at the end there. That was for change from me getting my chai teas. Today I bought myself a pumpkin chai tea, pumpkin pie chai tea. I also bought my friend that does my eyelashes. I bought her a coffee as well. And with tip, it was $15. How much do you guys pay for coffees, or do you pay for coffees? I would love to know. So let's take a look, and we will get these stuffed. We'll stuff these after we are done doing the budget though. But yeah, lots of A bucks. Look at all of those. we'll go ahead and grab Mr. Snow Gardener's contribution to these goals. And truly, it is funny because before it was always a me thing and it was kind of something that I wanted to do, but then I would swap out, I would find the money in his money and I would swap it out for my own. And he's like, why are you doing that? This is goals for all of us, right? That's what's most important. So Mr. Snow Gardener's budget, he doesn't actually get paid until tomorrow. Well, technically on Friday, but his paycheck hits his bank on Thursday. So I wrote a check today, but it's okay because he's always got money in there. His paycheck today was $3,334.41. I gave him $280 towards our bills. The way that we've split it up, I've talked about it a lot, but we split everything 50-50. And we just kind of break things down that way. So he is still working on his Roth IRA for 2025. This money right here is actually the November money. B of A, this is Bank of America. This is the credit card where we moved the truck to. And so the minimum on that was $187. I'm not sure what it is now, but that's kind of what I'm just going off of. $3 round up to go to Australia. Capital One Venture, $663.06 with a roundup of $694. This is Mr. Snow Gardener spending. He doesn't get spending money down here anymore. He cash flows through his credit card and that works for him. And he uses per diem to pay for all of the stuff when he's out of town. And that's what pays this bill right here. So for those bills, $1,460 is what it is. So he's got $2,140 left to roll on over to our favorite things, our sinking funds. So I'm not going to tell you all of the amounts. You guys can see it. Holidays, gifts, giving, subscriptions, garbage, motorcycle insurance, land tax. We do have a $5 roundup right there. Pets, home, Sam's Club, savings challenges, and vacay. So $500 going into our vacay fund. And this right here is actually being utilized to add one additional person into our vacation. So there are 6 of us that will be going on our Christmas vacation. So we need to pay a little bit more. So with all of this money, there's $790 left over. So Bank of America, we're going to go ahead and put that $790 to it. So we're going to make a $977 payment between the regular payment and the extra towards the credit card where his truck was. His truck payment was $700 and something, so we're already well above what we normally would be. $14.94 to Australia. And then, of course, when we flip it over, we get to see our cash envelope breakdown. These are my budget kits. I've got a brand new sheet. I'm excited to share that with you guys. I won't be using it today. I'm always trying to create new things. So my budget kits are absolutely huge, and it gives you lots of opportunities to buy a budget kit, utilize it for the entire year if you want. You can get, a calendar that says October on it, but it's not dated for October, so you can use it over and over. And so we do have some placeholders here. You can see giving is going to be placeholders, home placeholders, Sam's Club placeholders, and vacation placeholders. So let me go ahead and set this off to the side where I can utilize it. We're going to go ahead and start off with Mr. Snow Gardener's binder first. And so we are starting off with holiday. So holiday is going to get $20 in there for him. Gifts is going to go ahead and get $20. Giving is going to get a $100 placeholder. So we're going to grab a placeholder from off to the side. $100 to go into there. Subscriptions is going to get $40. And you guys, I just got my Audible subscription back and I get the big one. And the reason why is Elise Myers. I don't know if you guys follow her or not, but I love Elise Myers. Brand new book for pre-order from her. And I decided, you know what? It's okay. I've got the money in my subscriptions. I'm going to go ahead and spend it to get my Audible for a year. I believe it was $224. So that's a lot of money. I know there's free books. I know there's free books on Audible, things like that. Your girl knows this, but that's one of the hobbies that I have is listening to Audible books. And so I got that pre-order. I also ordered some more books for Mr. Snow Gardener. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but in my savings challenge binder, I was actually saving money for Mr. Snow Gardener for books. So I bought Mr. Snow Gardener several books using my credits. So that money is going to go towards my Audible subscription, right? That works out okay. So garbage is going to go ahead and get $20 and $30. It's like I have to justify my own expenditures. Sometimes I do crack myself up. Motorcycle insurance is going to go ahead and get $40. And I am referencing my sheet. So if my voice kind of goes in and out, that's why. Nothing for clothing or PTO this time. We're going to go ahead and close that on up. We're going to grab our adulting binder right here, and we are going to go to land tax. Land tax is going to go ahead and get $45. I have not adjusted this yet. I need to look and see if I've got a land tax bill. I feel like I have gotten a land tax bill, and I just need to double check and make sure that $90 a month is enough for both of us. Land tax, just in case you guys didn't know, my husband and I own some land just outside of city limits. It is 3 2-acre lots, so 6 acres total. We were going to build on there, but then life happens. Pets is going to go ahead and get $200, and we are using cash this time because our cash is a little bit lower. I just took the dogs to the groomers, and I noticed we didn't have a lot of cash left, so I'm going to go ahead and put $200 in cash there. Then we've got home. It's going to get a $50 placeholder. And subscriptions, those are mine. Sam's Club is going to go ahead and get $100. And then vacation, you guys, is going to get $500. So I do have a $500 placeholder right here. I don't have the vacation binder out, so I'm going to go ahead and mark on a little sticky note just because I forgot to grab it and I don't feel like stopping our video to grab it. So vacation, as I said, this money is just going into the bank because it's going to go to pay for one additional person on vacation. Okay, that is the cash stuffing. So we are going to do $100 into Mr. Snow Gardener's savings challenges, and we're going to put $100 into his stash of his savings challenge money. I want to do that first, then we're going to do the ones. So we're going to go ahead and do $100. So let's do 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, look at all the ones. He only has 3 ones. Don't worry, there's more in there. So $100 going into Mr. Snow Gardener's. I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, and this is going to go into his savings challenge money. And I end up with so many different stacks of money that I'm actually going to label this as well. I'm going to set it off to the side. If we happen to need a little bit of change, we can jump into that. But let's go ahead and get these ones that I set on top of Georgette. Let's get these taken care of. So we have got A is for Australia. And Australia, what color were we using? We were using blue, it looks like. I believe it was this color right here. And if I am looking at this correctly, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 A-bucks. And I think we might have it, but maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, oops. Open up my pen the wrong way. And then let's make sure this is $25 going into the bank to go to Australia. I put all of these back into the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay. And we've got 2 more, and I want to look at what color I'm using on another one, just because it makes it easier if I use similar colors so that I'm not doing several different colors. So we're going to go ahead and do $2 more. And for this, we're going to do it, where are we going to do it? Right in the middle. Right in the middle. So $2. Let's see if I remember that the next time. That will be the best teller of signs, right? If I'm paying attention or not. Now we've got D is for diving. And we are getting ready to book diving. So super excited about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 D-bucks. $10 towards diving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll go ahead and put this in here. Of course, most hobbies are expensive. Scuba diving is no exception. And some people ask if we have our own equipment. We do not have our own equipment. We rent it when we go. We do have our own fins, and we do have our own masks, but we rent everything else. So G for garden/patio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $12 more towards that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, those bucks are all done. Nice to have that marked off of our list. Now let's see if I can make a hot mess of Mr. Snow Gardener's challenges again. I didn't even get a chance to talk to Mr. Snow Gardener about the challenges, kind of like how I messed up on the one challenge. I haven't told him yet. It's not a secret, really, you guys. I just, we've talked, but this has not come up. So we're going to go ahead and start off with General Greenback. I just realized I did not grab out the markers he uses on those. All right, got my markers. Perfect. So we're going to start off with General Greenback. We only have $100, and we're just going to play it by ear and see how far we can make it. So I am loving this book, and of course this is by ReadyBudgetGo. I always want to say Ready Go Budget, right? But it's ReadyBudgetGo. Okay, so Master Misfortune is what we were working on. We're going to roll 2d6 dice and see if I can not mess up this time. Do you guys remember? I messed up last time. So we've got 10. Do we? Yep, we've got a 7 and a 3 that we can do. So we're going to put $10 into this. I'm going to go ahead and put the money in there so I don't forget. And we're going to go ahead and color in 2 of these. So 10, I want to make sure before I color. So a 7 and a 3. I don't even actually know what Mr. Snow Gardener is utilizing this savings for. I imagine, honestly, part of it is probably going to be for his tattoo. I know I showed you guys last week his progress on his tattoo. The tattoo artist is absolutely amazing. Tattoos are expensive, and you know, if you got to have some way to pay for it. So $10 there for Master Misfortune. Set that off to the side so it can dry. Now let's look at our Harry Potter challenge here, and we are going to take a look. I say, so we've got a 13 left on there, and do I have that pink marker out? There it is. We're going to go ahead and color in this pink, and just because. So $13, because when Mr. Snow Gardener typically does this, he usually does $300 increments, so he does do some larger challenges. So 13, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And we might do another one. That's not the right pink. That's a different pink. Maybe it will dry the same. But we're just going to have to see how the other challenges go. So he's got the two most expensive pages done. So he's got 4 pages done. Yep. The first 2 and the last 2. And this is from Ren as well as Champagne. So we have got Mischief, Manage Budgets, and Champagne's Corner. I'm going to set this off to the side. We might come back to it. Like I said, I'm not great at doing Mr. Snow Gardener's challenges just because he's got different ones, right? So now we've got Shut the Box. Let's go ahead and grab the little baby Shut the Box out of here. Let's grab the orange marker. We know how to play Shut the Box, though. We have got this down. So let's see. We've got to say no whammies, big bucks. And so I'm just going to put that cap off to the side. So we've got 10. So 9 and 1 is what I'm going to do. 9 and 1. And we've got a 5, 4 and 1. If you have not played Shut the Box before, with Renee's version, you can only color in 2 numbers at the most. But with the original game, you can actually color in 3 numbers if you want to. So $3, we need to say no whammies, big bucks. And we've got an 8. And if you are not familiar with the no whammies thing, it is a fun game show that I love. And the whammy truly on Shut the Box is snake eyes, because once you get snake eyes, if you roll it again, the game is over. And we've got 5. Okay, well, the game is over because we cannot make 5. I am double checking that over and over because in past times I have messed up. So we've got, the way that my brain works for math is we've got 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 2 is 19. So a good chunk of money going into Shut the Box today. So what I'm going to do is there is a 1 in his Shut the Box envelope. I'm going to pull that out and put that 20 in there. And obviously we need to let this dry, so we're just going to put it off to the side. Okay, and then what else does he have? He's got the mini savings. I put this new roll and save in here. He's got Ozzy, Dicetropolis. Let's go ahead and do Ozzy. We're just going to scratch 1 on Ozzy. And we're going to see what it is and see how mean I am to myself. Okay, $7. And this is my challenge here. This is Ozzy, the Australian Bandit. He actually came from Australia. He came across the ocean. So $7. So 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. And then I do believe we'll do Dicetropolis next. And right now, Mr. Snow Gardener, he is working on doubles. And this one cost a lot of money last time when we played it. So what do we have? 30. We've got at least half of our money left, or about that. And so for Dicetropolis, this is going to his tattoo as well. Let me grab a different color marker here to write this down. I am going to read the instructions not only for you guys, but for me, because I have to remember what I'm doing. I see that it says I need 3 D6 dice, and I must get 2 of each number. And so, for example, I must roll 2 1s before I can attempt 2 2s, 2 3s to go in orders. And if you manage to roll one of the number in play, you can reserve that die and roll the remaining 2 dice. You have to count up how many times you have rolled. So I count on my fingers, and that's not for you guys really. It's for me because I lose track. So we are looking for 2 1s. Oh, look at that, you guys. It took us 1 roll. That was fabulous. I like it. So 1 roll. We're not going to put the money out this time. We're just going to play the game and then grab the money. So we're looking for 2s now. Oh, so we got 1, 2. Come on, 2s. Okay, so that's 3 rolls. We need 1 more 2. That's 4 rolls. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. Okay, now we're looking for 3s, you guys. Looking for 3s. Okay, come on, dice. Be nice. No 3s, so that's 1. I'm not great with my left hand. There's 1 3, but that's 2 rolls. 3 rolls. 4 rolls. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. 8 rolls. 9 rolls. Oh, come on. 10 rolls. 11. 12. Holy cow. 13. 13 for that one. Okay, now we're looking for 4s. Okay, we got 1 4. That's 1 roll. 2 rolls. 3 rolls. 4 rolls. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. 8 rolls. Holy cow. 9. 10. 11. I hope we have enough money for this game, you guys. I hope we have enough money. 5s. We're looking for 5s. Nothing there. 1. So that's 2 rolls. 3 rolls. 4 rolls. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. Wow. This one is a beast. Okay, come on, 6s. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Woohoo! 1! You guys, I've never been happier to see 2 6s. All right, so we have got, let's see, 20, 31, 32, 33, $40. Whew. Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. At least we had enough, right? We've got to stay positive here. So Dicetropolis, woo, what a beast that was. Okay, and then we have got, I wanted to start the little cards, but I don't know how much they are. So we are going to start off on the cute little puffer fish here. And we're going to do a roll and save, but we're just going to roll 1 die. And let me grab a cute little marker. Not a cute marker, but one that will work. We're going to roll 1. Okay, $3. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's roll 1 more time. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got $3 left. Now, let's see if on his color one, if he's got a 3 left on there or some combination of 3. Oh, good. I see a 3. So let's go ahead and color that in. So 3 right here. And this is his mini savings from Katie Budget Designs. So $3 for Mr. Snow Gardener going into this challenge. I think we did okay today. What do you guys think? Spending somebody else's money for their savings challenges. It's still fun. You guys, I absolutely love savings challenges. They add up to be so much. All right, let me reset for me and I'll be right back. We are back for my savings challenges. We're going to go ahead and start off with my Life's a Beach Savings Challenge book. You can get this digital or you can get it physical copy like this, and you can get it bound together, or you can get it unbound and bind it yourself. We are working on this treasure hunt, and boy, it has been a beast. The directions say that if you roll a dice and you roll 1 to 5, save that amount. If you roll a 6, then you get to scratch. So it was taking forever to get through this. So what I'm doing is the max I do is 5 rolls. Even if I don't get a sticker, then at the end I get a scratch. If I roll a 6 before then I go ahead and scratch and I'm done. So that's what we're doing. So let's see what we get. So we got a 5, we got a 4, so that's 2 rolls. Let's go ahead and grab a 10 because that was 3 rolls for a 1. Another 5, 4 rolls. 2. Okay, so there's our rolls. We're going to go ahead and scratch. This is going towards vacay, and we've got another 3, so I think we might be able to just grab a 20. Yep, 3. Okay, so let's put all this back, grab a 20. So $20 going towards vacation. So I'm going to go ahead and add that $20 in. And then we're going to go ahead and do Pop It. And Pop It is working towards my mortgage. And we have got our birthday cake here. And I am going to go ahead and roll a dice. And when I roll this dice, however many is on this dice, we're going to go ahead and scratch. So we've got 4. We're going to finish this top tier. So 1, 2, so 5 plus a 9 is 14. Plus 1. So we're going to put $15 towards our mortgage for this challenge right here. Okay, I had to pause because the dogs were barking. And also my vacuum, I don't think it's working. I was telling you guys that, but I cut that part out. Now, you guys, I don't have any idea what I actually scratched anymore. And so I am going to look and see what is on here. And then I'm going to look in the binder and see. So in the binder, I should have a total of $82. And this is for my Pop It. So $82 in the Pop It. So let's see what we've got in here. So we've got, so 82. So $15 is what we needed to add. We're going to go ahead and grab that 20. So $82. I hope that's what it was. That was the quickest way for me to be able to figure it out without stopping and going back. So $82 for the mortgage for this one, you guys. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more scratch offs. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and play some Dicetropolis, shall we? Because I like playing Dicetropolis, and it's going to be going towards our mortgage as well. So it says the 4 is lava. It says the object is to avoid rolling a 4. Roll 1 d4 die. If you roll anything other than a 4, write S for safe in the circle that you roll. If you roll a 4, you get 1 do-over per game. Re-roll the die. If you roll anything other than a 4, you are safe and may continue. If you make it 4 rolls without rolling a 4 more than once, save $4. $1 for each safe roll. If you roll a 4 a second time, however, you have fallen in the lava. Add 4 to the number of safe rolls and save that amount. So we need a D4. All right, I think I got this. I think I can play this one A-okay. So let's take a look. So that is an S for safe, safe, safe. And so we rolled a 4. So we need to not roll a 4 now and safe. So we're going to save $4. Let's play again. Okay, safe. Oh, okay, that's a 4. Let's see if we can roll something besides 4. Okay, safe, but we've already used our 1 free roll. Safe and safe. So another $4. I feel like we should do it one more time. Okay, we rolled a 4. Okay, safe. Okay, so now, so 4 plus 4, this one, so we landed in the lava right here. And so $4 plus the safe, so 5. So not too bad, right? So 8 plus 5 is $13. So 10, 11, 12, and 13. Not too bad. And those are just so fun, you guys. I enjoy the games from ReadyBudgetGo because I love dice. I love playing dice. All righty, so we have got that one all done. Now, you guys, let's go ahead and get some money put into our binder. So we have got our September binder. I know I'm not going to be able to finish it today, you guys. We will finish it on Monday. I know that we are already into October, but that is what's going to work for me. And so I know you guys love it. Okay, also you guys told me that I owed $6 into number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. $6 into number 1. Let's go ahead and grab our markers here. Those are our markers that we like to use. We need a black marker. We've got our heads or our tails and our D6. And we need our D10 because we do have 10. Now we have finished some of these. So 4 and 6 are all the way done. So let's go ahead and get rolling. So we've got 3 in tails. 3 in tails is done, but 3 in heads is not. Let's go ahead and finish out that roll and save. We've got $5. So today is a fall day out there. It is a little bit after noon. And it was, what, 50 degrees out there for me? Okay, let's scratch this. Oh, $10 for number 2. Let's see if our vacuum will do any better on this one. I don't feel like it is, you guys. It might be time to buy a new vacuum because I do love the vacuum and it makes life so much easier. We've got 1 in tails. 1 in tails is done. So let's go ahead and roll 2 D6 dice for the front. And we have got 3, so $6. And 5, so that's $8. So $8. I am super hopeful that we get to make a mortgage payment today. So $8, and we are going to count it as October. Get out of there. Okay, so 10. So 10 is our travel savings from my friend Danny over at Craftco Budgets. Let's go ahead and scratch one of these right here. And we've got $4, and where did we arrive at? It just says arrived. It doesn't have a country. It just says arrived. Yeah, see, that stuff is going everywhere, but not inside of the vacuum. So $4. Yep, it doesn't have a country. So 4. And let's find that little arrived stamp right there. 3. So $7 going in today. 5, 6, and 7. Let's go ahead and do bill exchange for this one really quick. Yes, that's what I thought. And we're out of 20s, of course. Well, that stinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. So we'll grab another 10. Hey, that's okay, right? We'll make it work. So number 10 is all done for right now. And I am going to be adding a vacuum into my cart today when I get off this video so that we can have a vacuum that will work. That one lasted a very long time. 7 in heads is all done. Oops, 7 is going to be done, you guys. Roll and save right here, 4. So we need to grab $4, take this off because then we know it's done. And we're going to grab a 5. So what do we have for number 7 and tails? We've got $38, and I just have a little sticky, so that's what we're going to use. So number 7 tails, $38. And I don't even have my book ready to show you guys the mortgage. I'm so sad. Oh, another thing. Let's roll really quick. Another thing is I realized that I made a mistake and I accidentally made an escrow payment instead of a principal only. I'm so sad. And so I had to add that money back in. So sad. So 4 is done. Let's go ahead and stay on this page right here. $2 more. And so maybe I'll show you guys where we ended up for last month, even though I'm not ready for the October page yet. I've got it printed. It's in my binder. I just haven't done it. Okay, 4 is done as well. Why do I keep taking those out? I don't know. It's because I think I need to roll the dice or something. $2 more there. I hate it when I make mistakes, but I tell you guys about it. We just finished 7. Let's go to 5. We're going to do a roll and save. I tell you guys about it so that you understand we all make mistakes. And of course, if you watch my channel a lot, You know I make mistakes. I mess up on camera. Like I just had to add extra money into number 1, right? Because I had made the mistake. Was it 1 I added it to? Now I can't even remember that. 3 in heads, so we're going to do a scratch. I was like, wait, there's nothing to do, but there is. 3 in heads, so $4 more. I'm still trying, you guys. I'm trying to vacuum it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 3 in tails, we know. We're going to go ahead. We're going to finish this one today, too, I have a feeling. I bet we're going to be close. So on Monday, it will just be finishing up. It better be, because I'm finishing it on Monday. What if it takes more than 10 minutes, though, you guys? Are you guys okay if it takes more than 10 minutes? Should I just fast forward it all the way? Would that be funny? 8 in tails, $2. Just like talk, but talk super fast and get through it and keep it as the 10. But of course, it's supposed to be unedited as well. And if I speed it up, then technically it's edited. And we have got 1 all the way to the front. 1 is a beast, you guys. There is a lot of money for 1. So we've got a 5 and a 2, so that's $6 more. So 5 and 6, and we've got a 50 there. I should have grabbed more 20s. So why did I roll those? I don't know. We've got 2 and heads, $2 more there. Lots of 2s today, right? Lots of 1s going into the binder, but we know we'll go ahead and exchange those out. 4 is done. Let's go ahead and let's finish out 3. Let's finish it out. Let's see what it is. So $3 more going into that one. So $3. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is going to be 3 in heads, and 3 is done. So we're going to write on our paper right here, number 3H. And what do we have here? Oh, we got quite a bit. There's a lot of money to go here, you guys. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm going to change that out, you guys. There we go. So 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $56. Wow. That was a chunky one. $56. We like chunky numbers, right? Especially when they're going to our big goals. We need to start doing the back of 2. I just realized I should have been doing the back of 2, but that's okay. We finished some. So we have got 5 and heads. 5 and heads is done. We've got 3 roll and saves there. And so we've got $5 going in there. So a 5. Perfect. All right, let's keep on rolling. 4 is done. Let's go ahead and do what I was just saying, the back of 2, because there's a lot. Let's do a roll and save. $5 more. We'll fill this one in right here. 5. This one's going to be a big one too, especially with 10, 9. There was a lot of big numbers. 4 and tails. We're going to do another roll and save for this one. Another 5. Apparently 5 is the number where it's at. We're going to grab a 10 just to make our life a little bit easier. And we've got 7. 7 was done as well. Maybe we should just start rolling. We've got another 5. Really? Another 5? How crazy is that? Let's see what we've got. We've got number 1 and heads. Okay, 2 dice. And we've got 5 as well, but it's not a single 5. So we owe $10 for this one. So 3 and 2. We have finally maxed one out. We've finally got one all the way done. The 2s are finally done. And we've got another one in heads. And we've got 2 3s. So all we have left is 1. So I'm going to put in $6. And then we're going to roll one of these again. And 2 we already have. 5. $2. So you guys, this one is coming to a close here pretty dang quick. So $2, 1 and 2. All right. And we've got 2 and tails, which we need. Let's go ahead and scratch. $2. That one shocks me. I'm surprised it's not another 10. $2. So 1 and 2. And 6 is already done. Let's go back to 8. Let's finish the back of 8. So $2 more there. So 1 and 2. Perfect. And we got 10. We're going to do 9. So remember right here, you guys, I said that this was for Mr. Snowgardener's books, but I just bought books for Mr. Snowgardener. So this is just going to be for me to pay for my Audible. So I'm going to cross out Mr. SG307 and just do Audible, and 3, 6, 9, 12. This will be half of my Audible paid for right here. And so I'll be able to put that money back in there. So that's amazing. We will take that. So 9 and 10 are done. 9 is done. We're going to do $2 for number 8. I guess we technically should go ahead and pull out the money. Sorry, you guys, the dogs are barking. For 8 and tails. So $24. Let's go ahead and pull out 24 out of here. 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 24 for that one. And let's see, 5 and tails. Ooh, man, we're going to be close to finishing. We're not going to quite be there, though, so we will finish up on Monday. $4. And on Monday, I will also try to go ahead and... Sorry, let's get some other change. I will try to give you guys an update on the October payments, because this is going into October, today's payments, so we're not going to see that today. So 20, we're going to do this right here, you guys. Here we go. We swapped those out. Perfect. All right. So now I'm losing track of what I've done. I'm sure I've done something wrong. So 7 is already done. Let's see. Do we finish out 8? Let's go ahead and finish out 8. Then I could have just saved myself the time, right? So number 8 is going to be done. We're getting closer to being finished than I thought we were. So $2 more for that one. So that will be number 8 and heads. Another $24. Amazing. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 5 left. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and let's do some extra money here. Let's do the back of 2. Let's do some roll and saves. So we've got 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 3 is 17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. Okay. And let's go ahead and add another $2 right here. Okay, so we are not quite done, you guys, but let's go ahead and do a bill exchange really quick. And we can add up what we're putting towards the mortgage today. We've got 38 plus 56 plus 24 and 24. $142 going towards the mortgage. Let me grab out some larger bills so we can do a bill exchange. And then this way it will be easier the next time we play. So we've got some, let's grab a 50. I don't know if we'll need it, but we've got 50, a few 20s. Let's go ahead and grab a few 10s and a couple 5s. And then let's do a bill exchange. Since I'm doing a bill exchange, we're going to go ahead and sign off right now so I can do the bill exchange. You guys can listen to the song. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.